Hello and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I will be doing my first ever sketchbook tour. It's really exciting. I've never completed a sketchbook in my entire life before, so this is hopefully some good stuff. It's also really nerve-wracking because it's the first sketchbook I ever finished, and I've seen some YouTube videos and so many sketchbooks out in the YouTube world that are very aesthetically pleasing, and since this is my first one, I don't think it's going to be that great, but I figured I'd share it anyways because, you know, we all have to start somewhere. Let's go ahead and get started. So this is the current cover of my sketchbook, but I am going to paint over this. I figured that instead of doing this like kind of battle scene, I was just going to have a black background and then paint a number 1 because it is my first sketchbook, so I don't want to do anything too overcomplicated. It's a pretty thick book. Hopefully it's not too chatty. This is so cringe. I guess I must have really been feeling this quote at this time. I started the sketchbook on August 18, 2020, and this is just a quick sketch of my daughter's eyes. I'm not exactly sure what was going on when I started this page, but there's really nothing to say about that. This page, I believe it was a art subscription box. Spoiler alert, a lot of my pages in here are from box subscriptions, art box subscriptions. This was the Van Gogh Watercolors. I really liked how it came out here, and then I just completely butchered this portrait. Decided to leave it anyways and show it because, I mean, we all need to progress. I mean, I did this one first. I don't know what happened here. I think one of my main mistakes when it comes to watercolor, I was really still new to watercolor at this point. Here I let it dry between layers, and here I was very rushed, so very important. I rarely use this palette though. Maybe I'll bring it out and try some more of it. Turner acrylic wash. I got the acrylic gouache, I don't remember why, and I did a Teletubby Landscape. I don't know if anybody really knows what Teletubby is, but they were around when I was little. And usually on my Instagram I do a poll on my stories for daily paintings, and this was the one that won, so here we go. We have the Palette Packs Premier Pack. These were some aqua watercolor inks, and man, I really like the way this came out. When I did this, it kind of made me feel like, okay, I think I could do watercolor. I think I could get used to it or get the hang of it, and I absolutely love this purple right here. This ink is just so freaking pretty, and when it dries and you do a flat even wash, oh my gosh, that's the color right there. I love that color. Here I was doing some Tim Burton like inspiration type thing, so I wanted to do Elvira as a Tim Burton character, and here I just had some quick sketches trying to feel out how I wanted her character to look. I really liked that eye, but ultimately I did go with this eye. I kind of tried to combine the two, but I really like the way that wing over here looked. She ended up looking like this. She's not all the way done. I don't think I'm gonna come back and finish it, but this was really fun to do. It was a nice practice. And I think what I'm gonna do from now on is start putting on the bottom of the page what I used, because as a mixed media artist, that's the one thing that ends up becoming a problem when you look back at your sketchbook. Sometimes you don't remember exactly what you used or what you did, so I gotta fix that. This page is so embarrassing. So over here, this was around Halloween time. I was inspired to do a Bob Ross-esque "This is Halloween" painting, and I'll insert that right here. And it's actually still not even done. And then this, I think I was watching like art tips on how to fill in your sketchbook, and then it said just draw what you see. And I tried to draw my son. I don't know what happened. My son does not. My husband said that looks like a grown man drinking from a bottle. I don't know what happened there. I think I tried to draw straight with a watercolor pen instead of actually trying to sketch it out. And these things came out so bad that I had to like list what it is. Like, this is an upside down stroller. Oh no, my hands. Sorry, it happens. My hair is blue right now, so blue hands. If you dye your hair, you'll feel my pain. This was a baby slipper. This one actually didn't come out so bad. Yeah, the only thing that I actually talking about was this. Oh no, it was a color practice. So it was like practicing drawing with complementary colors, and this did not work. This was from TikTok. I did a mashup of, I think it was like 90s character, or like mixing up 90s themes with Tim Burton characters, like drawing them in a Tim Burton style. This was Dr. Finkelstein as a Sailor Moon character, or Sailor Moon like villain. I did try to make him a little bit cutesy. And this is Tommy Pickles. This is, I think, my absolute favorite drawing or mashup that I've done so far. I really love doing mashup, especially during Halloween time. So I call this creation Pickle Juice. Get it? So I actually did end up taking this and refining it on Procreate, and I'll put the final image here. And I ended up making stickers of it. So yeah, here is the original sketch of Pickle Juice. I just did it on regular lined paper and I put it there. So maybe I'll just add one of my stickers in here. And then the Hatter as a Powerpuff Girl style. Oh, right. The theme was Tim Burton characters in different cartoon styles. So this one was Beetlejuice as a Rugrat style. This one was Dr. Finkelstein as a Sailor Moon character. And this is the Hatter if he were a Powerpuff Girl. And then I tried to do Beetlejuice in the acrylic gouache, but I just ended up abandoning it. And I don't know. It started to come out pretty cool, but I don't know, I just didn't finish it. This is AJ from the Umbrella Academy. I just did a sketch of him, and this is some, I think it was like fabric ink that Powerful Pack sent us. It's really shimmery. I love this this outline. I tried to do one of those TikTok challenges where you draw the warped image, and then I just never uploaded it to YouTube, but this is a warped husky. I think he came out kind of cute. This was not intended to be RuPaul, but that's who it came out looking like, in my opinion. These were just my Tombow swatches and Aqua Pen swatches. At this point, I wasn't exactly sure how I'm supposed to use these markers, so this is what ended up happening. And as you can see, the page ended up tearing a lot, but you live and you learn. This is also a Powerful Packs. We had some pencils and charcoals and stuff. I was trying to come up with sticker concepts. This is one of my all-time favorite quotes by Kanye. This is when I got the Himi Jelly Gouache. I was trying to make some skin tones. Turn it sideways for you, nothing too special. Oh, this is when I tried to start the 100 Portraits in 10 Days challenge, but that didn't go over too well. I tried to do them. I really liked this page. I loved this one. I love this one and this one. And I didn't do them every day. I tried to do 5 a day, but that ended up not working out. So I just kept going back and forth. These are okay. I like the way this was supposed to be Johnny Depp. I like the way he came out. I used Graphitin for him, so that was fun. I was trying to make skin tones with alcohol inks. I think I have a video. I think this is from one of my YouTube videos that I put up. And I just drew the girls from Lilo and Stitch. A little mean click. Continuing the 50-day portraits. Not working out too well, but doing it. This is a scene from Ponyo. Love Ponyo. Oh man. So here I went on Instagram and I did a poll about who should be my daily painting for that day. And Android 17 ended up winning, and then I did another poll asking what style I should draw him in. And it was semi-realistic. So this is what I came up with, and I absolutely hated it. I hated it so much, and I tried to restart here and do it over here, but I did not like where this was. I didn't like it, and so instead of like, I lost it on this page. I got really like mad at the fact that I just couldn't do it. It just wasn't coming out, and I was getting really frustrated with myself. So I just started scribbling all over it, and then this is what ended up happening. This is the first time I've ever painted like that angry, I want to say, at myself. Not angry because of this is what I had to do, but just angry at myself because I couldn't make my vision come to life. So this was this was just a bunch of frustration, and I actually really like the way this came out. I'm gonna grow from it, and I love it. We were watching Star Wars. I was trying to continue the challenge, and I believe I was using the graphite tint and the Daniel Smith watercolors here. More of that Tim Burton characters mashup. So this wasn't a mashup, this was just a regular Victor from The Corpse Bride. This was the White Queen from Alice in Wonderland as Debbie from the Wild Thornberries. So that one was really fun. And I just added the stickers to that. Oh, this was a Draw This in Your Style by, I forgot what her name is, so I'm gonna insert the screenshot over here. And I did this sketch, and then from this sketch I put it on this paper. And you see this ink? That's the ink that I was talking about over here. That, you see how flat and matte and beautiful that is? Like, what? That is like gorgeous. Anyways, so I did this, I think back in 2000, I don't even remember, it was a few years back. And so when I got my iPad, I took a picture of this sketch and then I redid it, and this was the final product. And I absolutely love this image. I was so happy with how this came out. I mean, it just, I loved it. I was so happy, and I really loved it with the original sketch in the background, which is this right here. Loved it. Love both of them. Here I was continuing on with the 50 portrait challenge. I really like this one. I did this one in oil paints. I didn't varnish it or anything, but I really like the way it came out. I really like this one. This profile I think came out really cool. That was my dog shaking. I think this profile came out really cool. This is a print of Marilyn Monroe that didn't come out right. If you could barely see it, I printed it on the wrong side, which is why it looks like that. This was the original image. This is the print that I painted this on Procreate. I printed it on the wrong side, so that's how it came out. I thought it looked really cool though, so I just put it in here anyways. But this is how it's supposed to look. I think I'm gonna do more of these. The other portrait that I did, I was thinking about putting these prints in my sketchbook, but I just left it alone. Ozzy Osbourne. I used to have these hanging by my desk, but then I switched my desk around and moved my supplies, so I haven't put these up yet. We'll see. But I really love this oil painting. I did a poll on Instagram, you're probably gonna hear that a lot, about a plant page, and I completely butchered this. I do not like the way this came out. I do want to try again. What I was trying to accomplish with this was called negative painting, and I believe it was An Artfully Lived Life that did a video on this. So I want to try it again, but this time I'm gonna follow her advice. So yeah, this was supposed to be prints. This was just a girl I found on Pinterest, and I was using the Tombow markers at this time, I believe. Ooh, I love this page. This was also with the Tombow markers that I received in the, was it the Artful pack, I think? So I counted these as portraits, and I put little notes here as to what I need to do with these markers, because again, I was learning about how to work with it. And then I just added some stickers here. Here we're at number 30. This is supposed to be Morticia Addams, like a variation of the new one that came out. This is the OG Morticia Addams. This is just someone random. Oh gosh, that came out terrible, so I just covered it up. This looks terrible too, but can't win them all. I was watching The Great Gatsby when I drew this, and I think I was testing out some supplies, so nothing too special. I was trying to spice up my sketchbook with some collages. This I did for the Chuckle Art Supply 30-day music challenge or musician challenge. So you could, based off the musician of the day, you would paint or do whatever. This is based off of Elton John's song Tiny Dancer, and I painted the main image in my sketchbook, then I transferred it to Procreate, and the complete final image is this right here. And so yes, here I used some leftover materials because I didn't want them to go to waste. So these are just really little random studies. This was again from the Chuckle Art Supplies video. The other stuff, these aren't in the sketchbook obviously because they're on little coasters. Got Biggie, Britney Spears, Snoop Dogg, and Stevie Wonder. I really enjoyed making these. These were a lot of fun. I want to do more celebrities on little coasters. This was inspired by Bob Marley's Is This Love? I really like how the details came out on this one. You can see the little veins in the heart and the different colors and tones. And for this, I used Ohuhu alcohol markers as a flat image. Like I used flat colors for that, and then I went over it with Kimi Jelly Gouache, I believe, and I really loved it. I love how these nails kind of look like they're chrome nails, like chrome purple nails. So yeah, that was really fun. And I use this chrome marker that I think we got with Sketchbox, and that's so much fun. Look at that. I love adding these little things in my sketchbook. And this is when I like really started to enjoy outlining images in white. As you can tell, it's like really when it started, when I started doing these the treble music challenge. This one was inspired by Rihanna, Love on the Brain. Love that song. So here is the sketch of it, and then I traced it on my little light pad, and here's the final image. I really love that. Another music challenge, I used tombos for these two. That was really fun to do. It was really fun, really different. This is supposed to be Billie Eilish, this is Tupac, this is supposed to be Buddy Holly. I put a pretty upset sticker over here because I did not like the way this came out at all. And this is Billie Holiday. Well, we received Tombow for our fold for March, so that was really fun to do. And I followed their tutorials. Their little magazine, because their supplies come with a magazine. This is so much fun. There's like a lot to learn from in here. I'm still going through it because I haven't been able to read the whole thing. More little shimmer fun. Did a heart. I don't remember why I did this, but I think I had some leftover paints and I didn't want it to go to waste. So the colors that I had just were perfect for making a anatomical heart. Alice Cooper, Missy Elliott. I think this is like towards the end of my portrait challenge. I did these on Procreate. I printed it out and decided to include it in my sketchbook anyways. And then I just put in some little collage images. I really liked the way this came out. That came out cool. And this, I put the head in the tub because there was a show on Nickelodeon a long time ago called Chalk Zone. It was based on this kid named Rudy who liked to draw, and anything that he would draw on the chalkboard, when he erased it, came to life in Chalk Zone. And his magical chalk, if you drew a circle on the chalkboard, it would open up a portal to go into Chalk Zone. And one of his first creations was a lady in a bathtub, and so the bathtub was her feet. And I thought this image kind of looks like feet, like actual feet, so it reminded me of that. So I just stuck the head in the bathtub because it reminded me of that image. So that's a little Chalk Zone what are they called? Easter eggs? A little Chalk Zone reference for you right here. Some hand practice, nothing too special. And then I did a self-portrait of what I would have looked like as the Coraline, as a Coraline character. Just some more practice, some face practices. Adobe. Oh, that's what I used to outline around here. I used that to outline here. That was pretty cool. The holiday pack, this is the chrome that I was talking about for the Love on the Brain. I know I was hopping around a lot in this sketchbook. It's not in perfect order, but that came in the holiday edition for Sketchbox. That was a lot of fun to make. This was the Sketchbox, I forgot what month this was, doesn't say on here, but I started to then include the menus on here because I thought that was such a good idea. I saw it from her Huntress video and I absolutely love that. I don't know why I forgot to put the month, but these are watercolor pencils, so this was really fun. I think this was the first video that I uploaded for Sketchbox. I think, I don't remember. Eek, this was Paletful Packs, the December 2020 box. This was supposed to be Cedric Diggory. I wanted to start a series called Dark Star Redemptions where I take some stuff that I'm not very proud of and I try it a second time. I don't remember if I did one already, but yeah, I need to redo that. This was Michael Scott from The Office as a Funko Pop. This is Sophie and Calcifer with Ohuhu pastel markers when they came out with that. This was the original sketch. This was the first time I ever tried any Ohuhu markers, and I loved the way that background came out. This was January's sketch box. It was a little pinup tattoo inspiration. I really like the way this bottle came out. and we received some acrylic inks, I believe it was this time. Really fun stuff. Here for Powerful Packs, I tried to do She-Hulk, but blech, that did not come out right, so I just did Gamora. There's that. I love this. Is like the first, ooh, let me not shake it too much. This was like the first spread, I guess you could say, that I really enjoyed. This was for the Art Addicts Alliance $10 or cheaper art supplies, and these are all art supplies from the Dollar Tree. And the artwork that I was trying to redo was the girl with the pearl earring right there. This was the final image. This is my profile picture. I absolutely love the way this came out. Like, I am obsessed with this. This is probably my favorite thing that I've done to date. This was the original sketch in the sketchbook, and then I transferred it onto here, and some things changed. I mean, I don't know what happened, but originally I liked that drawing a lot more, but I love the way the finished product came out anyways. So February we had some graphite tint, however it's pronounced, and I did not like it at first. At first I really hated it, but I grew to love it the more that I used it. And here I put a little sticker at the end, but that was the art sample that I used. So this was the Powerful Packs February. Did a lot of cactus and spa. We had tombos, 3 green tombos that month. Some more TikTok challenges. This was Tim Burton's Sally from A Nightmare Before Christmas as a Scooby-Doo character. This is Tim Burton's Catwoman as an Ed, Edd n Eddy character, and I drew her in Edtropolis. If you know what Edtropolis is, you're a real one. And then this is from TikTok when I was drawing my followers. Draw a few of them, or I drew a few of them. I loved this color story. I mean, I couldn't really do much, and that actually inspired this canvas right here. I want to try playing with these markers some more. I haven't really gotten a chance since then. This was for the Artsy Pineapples 500 subscriber contest, and I drew my workspace. It's different now, but this is how it looked before. So that was the sketch, and I loved the way the sketch came out. And then here I did the watercolor. Not very happy on how this came out when I finished like coloring it in, but either way, I really enjoyed working on it. We got some Posca markers for Powerful Packs. Just a little sample there. Daniel Smith. I messed up and I put March, but it was actually April. I really love the way this came out. The art that they had for their box that month. I hate that we had so many yellows though. This was really annoying. Really annoying. And this is the Pet Box Special Edition box and Palettefuls April 2021 box. I am not going to be doing an update on that one. Blech. This was the line art for Billie Holiday. I made this little pocket myself, as you can tell. I just put some tape there. These are some paintings that I did that I wasn't sure if I wanted to like permanently attach to my sketchbook or if I just wanted to leave them out in case I ever do want to sell the originals. This is the Joker. Oh, my first name is Miriam, by the way, guys. This is a little llama. I love this llama. This llama came out so much better than I expected it to. This is the poison apple from Disney. I have that as a tattoo right there with the words "just one bite." I absolutely love this image. This is the 4-star Dragon Ball. Look into it. This was from the new Joker. It was a screen grab when he took off his mask and put it in the garbage. I don't know why, but I thought that image was so epic, and I decided to repaint it. So yeah, who knows? And that is the end of my sketchbook tour, my friends. Now I'm starting a new sketchbook, and she is right over here. Got this sketchbook from my birthday trip to MoMA, which is the Museum of Modern Arts. Really exciting. I got to see some cool stuff there. I'm gonna say I finished this on my birthday, which was April 23rd. When I believe this was 70 pages or 60 pages. It was one of those. It's a, oh, what's this right here? It's a 7-inch by 10-inch, and there's 50 sheets. It was a mixed media sketchbook. So excited I finally finished this. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.